Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 5331 in Candy Crush Saga. Be prepared because it is a nightmare level where we have 19 moves to clear out 126 jelly, and oh my goodness, we have got candy cane fences and cutouts and marmalade and licorice swirls, and then of course this big gap of cutouts here with frosting on top. We do have some wrapped dispensers. Oh, we've got sugar chests. Where are the sugar oh, right in here, every other. So we've got to collect those keys eventually. Is it of extreme significance? I don't know yet. Not having played the level, we have to find out what this is going to yield for us. Can I get a wrapped combo? Ooh, not quite a combo. But I kind of like taking out orange. First of all, this key over here, the things off to the edges we have to be especially considerate of. Could I get a wrapped combo here? I think it would take too much fiddling around. I've got an orange over here. I've got orange down here. I think this is the move to take, because we can reach into this area. Maybe I'll get a wrapped combo. No. Maybe I'll get a wrapped combo. No, I got the wrapped over there. All right, well, let's move down here if we can and bring those wrapped into position. Again, a color bomb. Do I hold on to it or do I just explode it? If I take out purple, I've got the edges. I like that. I've got a wrapped down here. I like that. If I take out green, that takes out the last key I need. I like that, although I'm not terribly concerned about that. If I take out blue, it sets up for me to be able to clear out a lot of that purple. I've got a lot of blue down here. It's a toss-up between blue and purple. What if I let the board decide for me? What if I do this, which also gets rid of that key and then probably is going to set this off? Oh, it did not. Well, then that gives me an opportunity maybe to get another special. I was thinking that purple was going to stay and I was going to be able to get a fish combo. Okay, so now I think purple. I think purple's the color we take out. That was the one that was left behind. So we're reaching into the depths here. Ooh, I like taking out the green because I don't have a lot of green over here. And so that gives me the opportunity to make some fun things happen. I've got some double thick stuff in a lot of places. Do I make this stripe? I think I do, and I knock down a few of these things. I still have double thick. I could do this move. But I also have double thick up in this area. I'm going to do this. There's a wrapped. Those candy cane fences are just driving me crazy. Here, I like this move. We're going to get a nice bit of explosion from this. Now, is there any way... So the 14 jelly, I've got one here. Oh, they're all down here. I'm doing a miserable job. I totally just blanked out that this is even here and needs to be dealt with. That's where I need these stripes to take off, and they didn't. So now I'm hoping that I'm going to hit the green enough that these are just all going to take off and come down here. That's the reason I have to open up those sugar chests earlier than I did, because I need to get these stripes active for down here. In and of themselves, it wasn't such an issue, but it left me lacking here. So now I've seen my mistake. I can try to compensate for it. I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially, but once I solve this, I'll come back through and narrate everything for you. All right, here we go. Going to try to collect keys as quickly as I can, trying to set up maybe some sort of combo with that move where I know that wrapped candy is going to come out the second turn. That didn't work for me, but I had good results anyway. We got some benefits there, just kind of dropping down. So it's an even number move, 16 moves left. That means a wrapped candy is bound to come down, so I want to sink it down as low as possible. I want to use the equipment that's here and clear things out. I've got a color bomb here. Oh, and it's stuck around. Whew. Yeah, gonna do that. Don't know that I'll be able to combo. There are a lot of moves available here, and sometimes it's hard to know which is the best one, and I am playing fairly fast. I like this. I don't care that it's probably going to take out that color bomb. That's okay. I was looking for a good opportunity to make a wrapped on the bottom, and this striped wrapped isn't bad either. Plus it's hitting those stripes that are sitting in the candy cane fence structures. Here's another wrap. Now it's not down as far as I would like, but it's still good. It's going to drop down and then hit that center area. So the first strike hit the stripes that were sent down, and then the second one did more direct stuff. I'd love to send out a combo. I don't know that I can get that color bomb with that blue fish. Oh, do you know what I like? I like this and this. And now just taking out all blue because I've got a blue stripe there and everything is lined up. And come on, we just need a bit of cascading. No, but I think I can set something up. Yeah, I've got so many opportunities. I think I'm going to go with the most direct one, which is that orange stripe right down there. Because sometimes when I do something crazy like a color bomb wrapped, it's not enough to reach down in an area where we have that separation. The cutouts really can create havoc on that. So here's the deal. Nightmare level was a nightmare to me. It took between 30 and 35 tries to get this one done. Yes, I was getting a little bit bored with it because I kept getting in the very same situation over and over, which is, oh yeah, if I just, there are just 2 more jelly that need to be removed. Now, sometimes those 2 jelly were freestanding, and sometimes those 2 jellies were on the edges with 2 layers of frosting still over them. But it seemed like that was, well, I should say 4 jellies because the jellies were too deep. But sometimes it was like on either end of the board, I had, jelly stuck under there. Under 10 jelly stuck on the board, sometimes under frosting and sometimes not. Thankful to be done with that one. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.